Tower of Oz. Literally the biggest waste of time. But since the Neo shit got released, people are probably gonna be going for Roar 4, Weapon Jump Strength, or Weapon Jump, whatever your main stat is. And I figured I could make a guide for Oz, help people out. So if you have never done Oz before, basically it's sort of like jump quest slash party quest type thing, where there's a bunch of different floors, and then each floor you have a different objective, and you keep climbing up, and the further you get, the better reward, the better box you get, and then each box gives you a better reward. In theory, sometimes you could get absolutely nothing from the box, like dog shit, which is most likely going to be the case. So long story short, it's something you really got to grind out for your Oz rings. So if you've never done it before, you're only going to have one pill slot. And basically what pill slots are, they increase how much time you have inside of the tower. So the more time you have, the higher chance that you'll clear higher floors, basically. So the main objective of this video is to show how to clear up to floor 41, which is good enough to get you your rank 2 box, which is what people usually farm, rank 2 boxes. And rank 2 boxes have a pretty good chance to get all the good rings that you want, and it's the most time efficient. So if you're just starting out, basically you're only going to have one slot and not that many points. So the first couple days or maybe week of Oz, to be honest, you're just going to be grinding out the first floors just so you could rack up more points and unlock the rest of your slots, because clearing floor 41 is like 40 to 50 minutes depending on like if you have a totem for Kish or not, because some of the floors are like mobbing stages and you want a totem, it makes it a lot faster. But we're not going to be using a totem, so it's going to be kind of slow. And I also haven't done Oz in a while, so yeah. But I guess we could just go. Usually you want to buy like 4 purple pills. These 4 are the ones you want to buy, not these ones. These are more expensive. You don't want to get these. So I just used whatever pills I randomly had in my inventory. So we're just gonna go, and I'll explain each floor as we go. Oops, noob Hayato. So floor 1, you just kill a mob and you're done. Pretty simple. Floor 2, this is where item filters come in. Well, it's really nice to have. You want to item filter the seal breaker card, which drops from these mobs. And these floors, it's sort of like Uno. Since I have a yellow 5 on me, you want to find the yellow card. Since the yellow card already here is a 4, you want to put a higher number of the same card into it, and it completes that one. So this one's a 6. Nobody called out they were in the channel, so I got lucky there. You could get a purple card that works on anything, regardless of the color or the value. What? Oh, I picked up another purple card. I'm throwing. Okay. So blue and yellow are on the right, and red and green are on the left. So green 4, I'm looking for something higher than that. Let me check what the red is. 5, okay. So if somebody ran in the channel before you, their previous cards still affect you. They stay despite them finishing. And then you have to put in a higher card, so it makes it a little more difficult. The card values do go down over time. So ideally you want to find a channel that has low card values. And there's also the Oz Discord, which you call out what channel you're running in so people can avoid running into you. So that's floor 2. Once you put in all 4 cards with higher values, you finish. You can go to floor 3. And floor 3 is sort of like a mobbing stage. You kill a bunch of turtles, you pick up their eggs, and then once you're at 1,000 eggs, you're done. So picked up 1,000. We're done here. So this stage is basically you have to balance out the monsters on each side, and this is where an iframe top comes in handy. I don't have my iframe top on actually, so good thing I remembered. So you want an iframe top with at least, I mean 1 second's good, but aim for 3 seconds. It's pretty easy to get, and so that when you're jumping over these, you won't get constantly hit over and over. So it's pretty bad for Hayato since in this stage, you can't use any movement skills at all or any skills that move you. So you have to switch to quick draw to attack these. So right now I'm just testing it because I'll show you in a second. The more that I kill, you don't want to kill a lot of them at the same time. You want to kill like a few of them at a time at first. Yeah, so it says I lost balance points up there, which basically means I killed too many on this side because I was killing too quickly. So that's why you only want to kill a few. And if you kill too many at the same time, you'll lose points. So since I cleared out a bunch on the left, that means there's a lot on the right. So I could clear out a bunch of them on the right really quickly. And at this point, you kind of want to be a little bit slower, just in case you lose points again. But everything is good now. I got pretty lucky here. There's some shortcuts you could do with the axes if you just jump into them at the right time. But in general, you want to jump to the one that has an axe on it, and then wait for this one to come towards you, and then jump. Wait for it to come towards you, then jump. And then you can do the same thing backwards. So floor 5. Usually every 5th floor is a rest stage. Here you could log out, do whatever. You could switch characters and stuff. But once you log back into the character, you're gonna be here. You're still gonna be in the tower. So floor 6 is just another mobbing stage. Each little slime is worth 1 point, and then the big slime is worth 10 points. So you gotta kill 300 of them. This is where a totem comes in handy, and if you have a lucid soul, it's really good too. Oh, like flashbang my screen. It's also recommended to be in full drop gear when you do Oz, or as many drop pieces as you could get, because every 10 stages is a boss, and then they can also have a chance to drop Oz pouches, which give you more points, and Oz boxes that also give you points or other rewards. Okay, so once you kill everything, you're done here. And then this stage is basically there's going to be there's going to be waves of monkeys coming from either the right or the left side, and you just got to make sure you kill them. And once you kill enough, you talk to this guy in the middle, and then you're done. So it's sort of just a waiting game. You always got to kill the monkeys. If you don't kill the monkeys, they attack him, and if he dies, you're out. You fail the entire Oz run completely. So since it says left, they're coming from the left, that means they're gonna start coming from the left side. Back to the right. This floor can be sped up pretty crazily with Kish or Totem. So the thing about Oz is some floors you could actually do in a party with others. This party isn't this floor isn't one of those, so you can't. This is a solo floor, but a lot of the mobbing stages, I think almost all of them, you could do it in a party, so it's a lot quicker. So usually it helps if you do Oz with a friend who also needs to do it. You could accelerate a lot of the floors by a really good amount. So once they're coming from both sides, that means there's only 2 waves left, and then you're almost done. Talk to him, and then you're done. Let's see, floor 8. This is just another mobbing stage. You kill 100 of these beetles. This floor is really laggy for some reason. Like, no matter who you are, you're gonna get like frame drops here for some reason. I really hope they fix it. Like, you're not gonna crash or anything. It's just for some reason you get frame drops here. It's just really weird. Again, this floor can be done so much faster with Kish. Okay, so we're done here. Once you kill 100, go to the next floor. This is like the worst stage ever. So basically you have these 4 platforms. I call them like 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you press up on any of them, and you have a random, and it's random. And if you get it correct, you go down. So this is correct, and you'll see there's like little yellow sparklies to remind you which one was correct. So my strategy with this is I always go 1, 2, 3, 4, regardless of what it was. So that means since I just tried 2, that means the next one I go to is 3. And once you go up on one, you'll be teleported to a random one of the next 4. But I always make sure I go back to the first one just so I remember which ones I've done and I haven't done. Oh yeah, if you fall, you could also, you could either jump back, or you could just jump and press up, and then it'll activate it. So this floor is like absolutely dog shit because it's just completely random. Sometimes it takes you like 25 tries, sometimes you'll just like go all the way down and get really lucky. And then if you're really not paying attention, you just straight up forget which one you did and didn't do. And then you just keep wasting time. Because when you're grinding Oz for like hours a day, you just want to turn your brain off. Just like with any other grind on this game. But I definitely suggest to like pay attention on this floor at least, because you could waste a lot of time. Sometimes my Android confuses me, because it also has like a sparkling effect. Nice, one more please. Yes! Okay, so 10th stage, pop HS because it's a boss stage, spider, one-shot him, loot everything. Next stage. Stage 11 is just straight up a mobbing stage. You kill 300 of these guys and you're done. So you want to kill 300 as quickly as you can. So I just keep going in circles around this. And we're done here. So floor 12 is a jump quest, and there are some hidden traps that will send you back to the beginning basically. So for this jump, I mean for some of the jumps there's these little like spikes on them, and they'll like propel you in a random direction sort of. So I like to jump into this one, and since I have the iframe top I could just walk straight through them. This is where the iframe top comes really in handy. So for this part, you could either go through the top or through the bottom, and one of them is going to have a trap that send you back. So I got lucky here. I didn't run into the trap. That means there would have been a trap up there if I went up there. So just jump. From here I like to jump into the spike and hold space, then you'll make it. And then, yeah, you just keep going. I get hit by the spike here since it propels you forward, and you have iframe, you could just keep going. Jump, hold right, and jump. And oh, I got lucky again. It was the middle. So usually this segment, you either go top, middle, or bottom, and one of them is going to be safe. So in this case, it was the middle one that was safe. So for this part, you could fall down here. There's invisible holes. Every single dark part of the terrain, like there's a dark part here, dark part here, dark part there, dark part there, there. You want to jump over, oh, that's embarrassing, but you want to jump over all the dark parts ideally, and then you just keep hopping all the way up there. So this part's really bad if you don't have an iframe top. So since I have an iframe top, you can just pretty much ignore everything. Oh. Actually, this is a calculated fall just to show what happens if you fall. You just go. Now this stage, floor 13, is pretty scary actually, because if you die here, you lose the entire run. So there's these falling meteors on this stage, and the green ones won't kill you, but the red ones will one-shot you. And basically you want to kill all the mobs that will spawn over time. Kish doesn't make it spawn any faster. We want to stay next to this palm tree, because the mobs will spawn here. And you just want to make sure you kill everything as soon as they spawn. If the mobs go all the way to the left and you don't kill them, you fail. And you have to start the run all over again. You can iframe the red balls though, so. Worst case scenario, just press your iframe, if you have one. Ouch. So I think this is the final wave. You don't want to rush too quickly to the right, because you might just run into a blue ball and end up killing yourself and then fail the entire run. So this next stage is just like a shooter stage. I'm really bad at shooters, so don't laugh at me. Also, if you miss more than 3 times, it starts penalizing you and taking away from your overall time on the entire run. Oh, I think I'm lagging. Alright, so next floor. Stage 15, also a rest stage, you could log out. And yeah, so stage 16 is a mobbing stage. So you just gotta kill 200 crocodiles, and then you're free. So if you have any summons, it's really good. Dashing across the map back and forth. I should be done here, yep. Next floor is a jump quest in the dark. So, it's not that hard though. So it starts over here, jump, right, left, left, keep going up. Over here you're gonna fall, no need to jump, then jump, and over here you're just gonna fall and hold right for a second, so you land here. Over here, you just wanna walk into the spike, that's right here, and that's it, and then hold up. And then I like to hold right, up, and jump at the same time, so when I'm at the top of the rope, I'll instantly jump off. It's just a little bit faster. You want to go all the way up before you jump off. And then once you're on the third rope, you want to align your feet at the bottom of the vine, right here, and then just hold right and jump, and just trust it. Hold right and jump. And then once you're over this one, you could just keep going until you're at the end. So for stage 18, you need to collect 10 coconuts, and the boxes have a random chance to drop a coconut or summon crabs that will attack you. And you have to kill all the crabs if you do summon them. So Hayato can open multiple boxes, and it's pretty nice. It's not like that much faster. So this one dropped a coconut, which is good, but it's pretty nice. There's also 3 palm trees that will guarantee you 1 coconut drop. So like this palm tree right here, if you just smack at it, it'll guarantee you 1 coconut drop. Sometimes boxes can drop 2 coconuts, which is what we want. These are crabs. Want to make sure you kill the crabs. Nice, we got 2 from that one. And then this is another one where you could get a guaranteed coconut. So you really only need 7 from the boxes, and then the rest you could just get from the guaranteed coconuts. These are all crabs, so I'm just gonna get the guaranteed one up here. Okay, so we're done here. Gotta kill the crabs. Once you're at 10, you just go through the portal. This stage is pretty annoying too. Basically, you have to protect this lady throughout the whole way, and she's really slow. So as you guys are walking together, you have to stay close to her too the whole time. If you go too far ahead, she's not gonna move, and then she's just gonna end up dying to the mobs. So you wanna make sure you're close to her. And then just keep clearing the mobs. She stops all the time just to say some stupid shit at you. And it's pretty annoying. Why are we going the long way? Come on, I've got things to do. Like, dude, I'm following her. Like, what the hell? At Cloud Bridge, I've seen better. Yup. Dude, I've the same shit every time, bro. So once you're at the end, gotta wait for her to clear it. Yep, clear. Pop HS because the next floor is 20, which is a boss. Just one-shot him. And then loot and go. Floor 21 is sort of a mobbing stage. Oh, there's someone here. What the hell? There's an arc here, which is weird. So basically, you have to keep killing enough Elizas. I mean, not Elizas. These little mobs. You have to kill enough for the boss Eliza to spawn. And once it spawns, it'll spawn around here. And you have to kill it, and then you'll pass to the next floor. So I'm gonna try and like party this guy or something, since we happen to be running in the same channel. So I'm taking it that this guy wasn't in the Oz Discord, and the Oz Discord you could tell when people are running, so you won't avoid them. So I'm gonna refer to him. Are you in the Oz Discord? Question mark. A banner will pop up in the middle once Eliza spawned, by the way. He said nope. I'm gonna tell him you should join because you can call out what channel you're in. Going? Got to 25. Oh, okay. And then I'll send him an invite to the Oz Discord. So this floor can be done a lot quicker with Kish and stuff, so. Oh, Eliza has appeared, yep. And he killed it for me, so we'll go to the next stage, which is floor 22. This is the stage nobody likes. People get stuck here, but the jumps are always the same. So basically you want to line yourself, so for the first jump, you want to line yourself up on this line right here, and then just jump into the little spike peeking. Jump into it, hold right, and jump. There's a hole here as well that'll just make you fall. So every time you fall, I believe you lose like 50 seconds on your clock up here. So you want to make sure you don't fall. For this jump over here, you want to line up your eyes to the cloud, and then just jump right. Hold up. Oh shit, I'm a noob. Wait. I made a mistake. I lied to you guys. You don't line up your eyes. That's for a different jump. I haven't done this in a while. Don't laugh. I know you're laughing. Don't laugh. Anyways. Okay, now I'm just throwing. Alright, so jump into it. Hold right. Do line up your eye here. Hold right. Hold right again. And then this is like a little ledge right here. And then you could just keep going until your chin is basically at this like dip in the cloud in this U, and then you just jump up. There's a hole over here too, so you want to jump. Move forward until you're right before the dip. The dip has another hole. Jump forward again. So up here you just jump like normal. Walk to the right until your face is completely gone. And then you want to do 3 jumps. You want to jump, walk right for a second, jump, walk right for a second, jump again. So jump 1, jump 2, jump 3. And then there's a little hole over here too on this like dip over here. So you want to jump over it. And then you could just hold right all the way basically. This part is the invisible clouds, so you want to jump as soon as it spawns in. And then on the right edge of each cloud is a safe spot. So you could stay on the very edge and you just want to keep going. Just wait for the clouds to spawn and you could just stand on the edge and you won't fall. So I'm gonna greed here. Oh, no I'm not. Jump back. Okay, keep going until you're on the edge. I'm almost done. Keep going, greeting here. Yep, and I made it. And you're done with this floor. It's not that bad. Once you practice enough, you're good to go. So this stage, each time you press up on the portal, there's invisible platforms. So I pressed up for him so he could see them. And there's also a website that has the platforms already mapped out for you, so you could just envision yourself jumping on the platforms while looking at the website. So I fell here. So since you fall, you're probably gonna fall if you're not experienced. You use the, I think, Lady Clever hotline, or Clever Lady hotline. Yeah, you could put it on a keybind, and you press I fell down, put me back up. Do not press I don't want to be here. So if you fall, you could just start over again, and then make sure you time all the jumps properly. Wow, I keep falling. This is embarrassing. Wow. Okay, I'm actually a noob. I haven't done Oz in forever. So for the jumps that you go down, you don't even have to jump. You just hold right. And then every time you press up is a checkpoint. So if you fall again, you're going to get sent back over here instead of all the way back to the beginning. If you're really fast, you just know how to do it without even looking at the website or using any checkpoints. But it's really risky because if you fall all the way at the end, for example, you'll just start all the way back at the beginning again, which waste time, I mean. So I usually just use the checkpoints anyways, because just guarantee the safety, why not, you know? So the next stage is the BGM stage, another stage that people really don't like, so make sure you hire your BGM, pause whatever music you're listening to, and pay attention. So this one right away, you know, is Lith Harbor, I'm pretty sure. And then the website, make sure you're spelling it. This one is Ludibrium. So he's asking if it's, you know, Orbis, but it's instance for everyone. We don't have the same ones. So this one is Omega Sector. The more you do this, the more you just memorize which PGM is which. There's a list of them. This one is Paragon. And then once you get all four, you're done. So stage 25, rest stage, and stage 26. For this stage, you want to kill these slimes, and you need to kill 300 of them, and they drop this orange slime liquid, and you want to collect them though. It's very important to get as many as you can, because you need to use them to spawn in more slimes. And there's a limit to how many can be spawned at the same time. Or how many can be alive at the same time. So you want to drop them in. So at this altar, you want to drop your orange slimes 10 at a time. And each time you drop 10, some of them spawn. So they either spawn on the right or the left side. So in this case, they all spawn on the right side. So if I didn't kill them fast enough, the third wave wouldn't have spawned in because it only accepts 20 for each side. So since I dropped 30, 3 waves spawned on the right, which means one of the waves wouldn't have spawned in. So depending on how good your mobbing is, how many summons you have, you could drop in more as long as you understand that, like, you might not kill all of them. So you just gotta be ready for each side. So Hayato mobbing's pretty good, so I'm able to drop 30. I'm pretty sure I could do more, but I usually just do 30 anyways. It's also good to just like put your Lucid Soul down in the middle. So if it does spawn, Lucid has it ready. The ones at the top of here always spawn on their own. Because sometimes if you enter this stage, there's not going to be any spawns at all. So you're not going to have a way to get the orange slime liquids besides the ones from the top. But somebody was nice enough to prep this floor for me. And by prep, I'll show you what that means after we're done here. Okay. So one more, and then we're done. Alright, spawn on the left. So once you're at 300, you're done. And then usually I kill everything anyways. But for prepping, you want to drop 20 for either the next time you run in the same channel or for the next person who runs. You want to make sure they spawn in, so that wave spawn, and then the next wave spawn, and then you leave, so that the next person has an easier time doing the floor. So stage 27 changed after the update, and it's basically like the previous stage with the iframe top, where each path has a trap that sends you back to the beginning. So I'm gonna go for the bottom. Nope, I guess it didn't work. So every time you fail, there's a chance, I believe, for this this thing to spawn that'll kill you. Actually, it does 25% max HP every hit. So you want to jump. You want to jump over it. Make sure you don't get hit. I've actually died to it before because I didn't know they existed. So another one spawned. Make sure you don't die. Okay, so I was moved up here because I passed. Basically, this segment was the correct one. So you wanna, when you're at this point, you wanna jump down 2 times, and then press up on the bush, which teleports you up here automatically. So you could skip this entire segment. A little shortcut. So this is another segment where these first 4 ropes don't matter, but the next 4 matter. So there's a spike here now. You want to be careful for this spike. You want to make sure you're full health. Walk through it. And let's see, was it this rope? Yeah, so the second rope is the good one. It's different every single time, so you can't just copy what I do. And then over here, you want to just walk through this. Jump down, press up on the bush, and it'll teleport you to the next segment. So you just skip all of this. And then you just hold up here. Hold up and jump over here. So I fell there because that was another trap up there. So that means I have to go down. Oh shoot. Okay. Guess that's not the path either. Let's try up here. Nope. Okay. I believe it's the middle then, right? Oh, what the hell? What is it? Weird. It might be down here. No. Okay. Oh, I almost fell. So this is, there's no shortcut. Oh shoot. Accidentally fell there. So yeah, just walk through this one. Down jump into the bush. Then you're up here. So there's no shortcut for this part. You just have to sort of guess it, I guess. So far, everything seemed to fail though, which is weird. Even the top one? Wow. Okay. But yeah, so it was the bottom one, and it'll teleport you to the next segment. Let's try up here. Don't get hit by the spike. You could jump over it. I don't think every class can jump over it, but if you do, I'm pretty sure you can just walk towards it. And then once you're here, you want to jump down, and then press up on the portal, and you're done. Oh yeah, so since I'm in a party with that guy, you have to leave the party to go to the next floor. So for this stage, you want to keep whacking this this cave, and you want to kill these spiders that spawn every time. So you want to whack the cave until the spiders spawn. There will be a banner in the... not spiders, snakes, what am I saying? And then a banner will show up when they spawn, so... you have to kill 20 of each type of snake. There's 2 types. And it's sort of RNG. Sometimes you get really lucky and get the same type of snake over and over again. And it takes forever to clear. Nice. Since I killed 20, you're done. Go to the bottom, next floor. So this stage, you're gonna want to kill these, I think they're sand rats, and they each drop a little, they drop some powder thing, red sand powder, yeah. And then you want to get, every single time you get 10 red sand powders, a gem drops on the top left. And then you want to drop the gem on the right side. So since this gem dropped, or crystal, you want to drop it under this little like building here or whatever. And then depending on it's RNG, it could either be 1 gem that you need or up to 7. So usually you want to collect a few gems first before you start dropping them, because most of the time you're not going to get lucky most of the time, and it's not going to be 1 gem only. This floor is a lot faster with Kish. So since I'm at 4, I'm gonna drop 2. Hope that it's 2. Alright, let's try 3. Guess it's not 3. I really hope it's not gonna be 7. Alright, so let's try 4. Guess it's not 4, so we're gonna try 5. Not 5 either. We'll try 6. And it was 6, so once it disappears, you're good to go. So for this floor, you want to pop HS, boss floor. You could click the summon, so you have to summon this boss by clicking the Fear Amplifier on the top left, but you want to make sure you one-shot him right away, because if you don't, he goes into hiding for a bit and you waste a lot of time. So just one-shot him. You want to use one of your stronger moves to one-shot him and get your stuff. So for this stage 31, just another mobbing stage. You want to make sure you have contact with the entire map as much as you can. These fairies, every time you kill them, I think, not every time you kill them, but at random, I think they give a shield to the slimes, so they don't actually die. See how some of them have a shield, my attacks will miss on them. Oh, I thought I placed my Lucisol down, weird. Alright, so for the next stage, you want to you're going to jump up and kill all the slimes. You want to use an ability that doesn't have an animation, or your soul summon, so you could kill all the slimes. So for Hayato's case, we use Phantom Blade. And then once they're all done, you go to the next floor. So for this stage, you have these keys in your inventory that either change whatever room you're in, they change the symbol clockwise or counterclockwise. So the little trick to this floor is you drop them in the corner. You use your Clever Lady hotline. You say, I used up all my keys. Press yes. Make sure you don't say you want to leave. Drop the next ones. I used up all my keys. And then once you have 6 of each, 6 of each is like 99% chance you're going to make it to the corner. So you want to get from this top left area all the way to the bottom right. So since this arrow is facing down, you press up on it. And you're going to go down. This one's down, right, right. And since this one is so since the next one is pointing right, you could tell the optimal path is to go down. So you want to drop 1, never 6 at a time. You only drop 1 key, and it'll turn this counterclockwise. So you want to drop one key, make this one go clockwise, go down. If you do fail, if you don't have enough keys, you will fail the entire Oz run. So since we're down here, press up on the last portal and you're done. So for stage 34, you want to collect 10 of these yellow leathers. And then once you have 10, you use the portal either on the left or the right side to go up. And you collect all the purple ones. So for Hayato's case, and some other classes, I know Cannoneer can do it, you can just straight up jump up there. And you don't even have to bother collecting the keys. Not the keys, the leathers, the yellow ones. But you still need the 10 purple leathers. So once you're at 10, just jump down, and you're done. Stage 35, rest stage. Do whatever you need to do. So for the next stage, you want to be typing in all chat so you can remind yourself. So you talk to this dude 2 times, first time and second time, and basically he's gonna give you a random order of either the mushroom, the slime, the pig, or the slime. Oh, I meant snail for this. This is the slime. And you want to remember the order. It's basically like a password. So slime, snail, orange mushroom. So since they're all in like a 1 through 4 order, since it was slime, snail, mushroom, it's 4, 2, 1. And you want to write it down so you don't forget. Since slime is the 4th one, 4, you want to tap it once. Only once. If you hit any of the wrong ones in the wrong order, you have to start all over again. So you could be on the final order, you could be on the final passcode and straight up fail and start all over again. Waste a lot of time. So the next one in the sequence is the pig. So you want to add 3 to the end because the pig is in the 3rd slot. 4, 2, 1, 3. So I usually have a habit of just going back to the corner for each time, because if you do this with a friend, you're gonna want to stay away from each other because you can mess up each other's passcodes. So pig again. So 3, 4, 2, 1, 3, 3. You want to wait for the banner to come up that tells you that you got it correct. 4, 2, 1, 3, 3, 2. So 4, 2, 1, 3, 3, 2. Three, 2, 1. 4, 2, 1, 3, 3, 2, 1. And the eighth number is the last one, and then we're done. 4, 2, 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1. 4, 2, 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1. And you're done. Clear. And if at any point I hit the wrong mob, I would have started all over again with a different passcode. So for this stage, you just need to kill 100 of each mob. So it's just straight up a mobbing stage. You just have to Take the time to mob everything. Usually these birds are the last ones, because the last ones you have to kill because there's the least amount of them. So I'm gonna lucid here. I'm gonna will here. I'm gonna Susanoo here. I'm just gonna keep dashing back and forth. This takes a while, to be honest, this floor, because of just the respawn timers, and there's not that many mobs. Alright, so once you're done, next floor. So for this stage, you want to talk to this dude. Say, I want to help clear this floor, and he's going to tell you which mobs to kill. So in this case, the brown bears, which are all the way on the right, and now the pandas all the way on the left. So whatever mob is showing in the frame, you want to kill. So back to these. Back to the pandas. Pandas. You could just like put a summon down. Monkeys in the middle. Killing the wrong mob doesn't affect anything. So once you're done, next floor. Stage 39, we're almost done. This is the quiz stage. And all the answers are on the website. You could just control F on the website and find the answer to any quiz. So you say, I'm ready to get my quiz on. Then you have to get 10 questions in a row correct to pass. And the website's going to be linked. So which of these jobs, some of these questions are really easy. So which of these jobs does not exist? Obviously Cannon Puncher doesn't exist, so it's correct. Not a Paladin skill. Probably Regal Stretch, doesn't sound like one. Yep. Which of these does not exist? Demon Hunter, nope. Not a Shade skill. Probably Heavy Hammer. Yep. Some of them you just know. Whose line is this? Blah blah blah, research notes. So you go on the website, you search keywords like research notes, and then it says Cootie the Really Small. That's the correct answer. Do you want to learn to achieve spiritual enlightenment? So you search like another keyword, enlightenment, and then it's no gong. And then which of these cities does not exist in Maple? Edinburgh, never heard of it. Not a one-handed weapon. Not a one-handed weapon. And then you get a list of options, and it says Am I blind? Okay, Pioneer's dual wings. Yep. Not a one-handed weapon. Wooden mallet. Whose line is this? I can't wait for these kits to grow up. So you just search keywords, kits, yep. Patience, 10 correct. And you're done. There's no clear message or something, you're just done. So for the next floor, this is the Scarecrow stage, which got changed and is not as scary as you might think. So for Hayato, we just use our Tornado Blade. And basically so if you're not a Hayato, what you want to do is if you have a skill that pushes people, oh shit, I died. Okay, so it's fine to die, but it's not fine to wipe. So if you have a skill that pushes mobs, you want to push the Scarecrow into the fire and try to keep him there as long as you can. You could bind him, so I don't have bind bound, but the point is you want to bind him in the fire. But Hayato has Tornado Blade, where you could just perm stun a mob for 10 seconds, and you just hold it down until basically this meter ticks all the way to 20, and once it's at 20, he starts taking a lot more damage from the fire, and eventually he'll die. But yeah, normally you want to just push him around, see if you have any pushing skills, keep him in the fire as long as you can. You want to dodge his attacks, stuff like that. All of his attacks are very obviously choreographed. Like, you'll obviously know when something's about to hit you. There's no like real tricks to it. And you want to just dodge it. Make sure you don't die out. But for the Tornado Blade trick, you can't hit him, because once I hit him, he'll start moving around. So you just want to stun him. Now, I did hear there was a trick with familiars. If you summon your familiars and you're in the fire, and you keep spam summoning familiars, he will take aggro on your familiars eventually and just stay in the fire. But for Hayatos, we don't want to use this tech because the familiars actually break the stun from Tornado Blade. So all you want to do is Tornado Blade as a Hayato. Everybody else, you could try the familiar strategy. Why am I gonna die here? Oh, okay. So yeah, you wanna just keep him in here until he's 20 out of 20, and then he'll die pretty quickly. It's pretty boring, yeah. I'm gonna turn off the BGM. Play my music. Almost there. Yeah, so some classes have push skills, you could just keep him in here. Like, I know AB has like Pink Pummel that pushes mobs. Lumi has like Red Morning Star that pushes mobs. I think DB has like that roll that pushes mobs as well, or Final Cut or something. Yeah, so since he's at 20 out of 20 now, his health bar is going down quite a bit faster. I mean, I think it is, or I'm tripping, I don't know. But I just want to keep him in here until he's done. Since this is a boss stage, especially in this boss. Oh shit, I hit him. Oh shoot. Anyways, so as I was saying, especially in this boss, you want to use HS and have drop gear, because he could actually drop rank 5 boxes, which are pretty good. You could get like decent rewards from them. Pop HS. That's that 1 HP, just kill him. So this is the final stage for this guide, I guess. Stage 41, jump quest. You're gonna jump here, make sure you're at the edge on the left, and then walk, jump all the way to the right, hold right. Just keep jumping. Make sure you get momentum, jump right at the last second. These ones you could actually skip a plat. You could wait for the fire or get hit and use your iframe. Over here you just want to jump. Make sure it's okay to get hit by the axe. Sometimes it sends you flying, but most of the time it's fine. Okay, I'm an idiot. That's fine. Alright, so I'm just demonstrating what happens when you fall. If you fall down here, you just walk left and make sure you hit the rope. Make sure you get momentum, jump. Keep going. You could skip this one. Wait for the monkey. And then you're almost done. Last jump. And you're done. You completed stage 41. It says once you complete 41, you're going to be on 42. And once you're on 42, you use your Clever Lady hotline. You say, I don't want to be here. Press yes. And you completed 41 floors. Then as a reward, it'll tell you how much time you took. Mine is probably stupid long because I'm bad. And then, yeah, 57 minutes is pretty long. I think you could hit like 50 minutes or something without a totem. And then you get a rank 2 box, or second rank, basically. And you want to stockpile as many of these as you can. So you could, because these are the good ones. This will give you the highest chance at getting Ring of Restraint, or like, yeah, like any of the good rings, basically. So we're going to open it. I'm going to get nothing because this thing never gives anything. Yep, spell traces, of course. You know, you get spell traces, then you realize you just wasted like an hour of your time just to get 250 spell traces, so feels good. And yeah, that's basically Oz. Once you're done, you want to prep for the next run, buy like 4 of these or something. And then if you had time, like I had some time left over on my last run, and you get a pill based off of how much time you have left over. So I'm just going to use these 4 purples. And then, like, I have a blue one, so I might as well use it. And then, yeah. Then you start all over again. And you could complete stage 41 5 times per day. That's called capping out Oz. You do your 5 runs every day. And eventually you'll get the rings you want. But most of the time, you're not going to get anything from the box. You're just going to get garbage, so. Or you could be a super lucky dog and just get things in, like, 3 boxes or something. Get your roar instantly. But yeah, that's how you do Oz. I hope this helped.